I have worked in customer service my entire career. I've managed customer service desks and I've trained, hired, developed customer service agents. There's many things I have done to train people how to be good at customer service. I have made some videos and I've talked to people about how they can be a good customer. So if you're interested in how to be a good customer, please check out my other videos. If you're interested in how to provide good customer service, please check out those videos. I want to do a rapid fire customer service rules video. Rules when you are the customer, and then we'll flip it around and we'll do some rules when you are helping the customer. Customer service rules when you are the customer. Number one, it is literally never the employee's fault. It's not the employee's fault that the prices are high. It's not the employee's fault that there's a shortage of this particular product. It's not the employee's fault that the truck did not arrive from the warehouse, that the inventory on the website that told you they had this in stock and they don't. It's not that employee's fault. It's not the employee's fault that the lettuce doesn't look as fresh today. It's not the employee's fault. Never. Literally never. Number two, never yell hey to get the attention of an employee. Number three, don't snap at them. Number four, don't ask them out. They are there to help you. It's their job to be nice to you. Don't hit on them and don't ask them out. Don't be a creep. This should go without saying. Don't harass them just because you have a customer service person who's being nice and they're paid to be nice and they can't be mean to you. Don't harass them. I have been harassed a few times, especially when I was working in retail. Don't harass the customer service people just because you know they can't be mean to you. Number five, if there's a tip jar, tip. Sometimes I don't necessarily know if it's something you should tip for. Sometimes I feel guilty if there's a tip jar for not tipping. Sometimes I'll ask people, does the tip jar go to you or does it go to a fund? Oh, that actually goes toward our party fund so we can have a party for all our employees later. Tip if there's a tip jar and understand that what you're paying doesn't necessarily go directly to that employee. Number six, say thank you. It's not that hard. Say thank you. When they help you, say thank you. Say please. Be a good human. Come on, guys. Number seven, when asked, how are you? Don't not answer. That's super rude. When someone says, hey, how are you doing today? Don't just launch into your question. Listen to the person that's helping you and answer their question. Customer service people don't necessarily have to be nice to you. They just have to get you service. If you walk in and they just start talking to you and they don't say, how are you? You're probably going to think they're being rude. Guess what? If they say, how are you? And you don't respond, you're rude. Don't be rude. Number eight. Why do I even have to say this? Never, ever, ever, ever yell at an employee. Never. For anything. Ever. In fact, in life, yelling is usually pretty unnecessary. Just don't yell. Number nine, never threaten the life of an employee. I have had my life threatened. By people who work at the same company that I worked at, I have had my life threatened. If you're calling the IT department and you're mad about something, and you threaten a colleague, guess what? That IT person that you called is still a colleague. You have just threatened the life of someone you work with. And if you threaten the life of someone you don't work with, that's probably illegal. In fact, again, throughout life, threatening people, usually pretty unnecessary. Customer service rules for when you are helping the customer. Number one, don't say the F word to the customer. In fact, just don't swear to the customer. You're a professional. Be professional. Number two, don't educate the customer. Over-explanation of insider information. Not helpful to anyone. If you've seen my video on 5 customer service tips, I touch on this. Give an explanation, but don't over-communicate. Don't go into detail about the insider workings of your company. Customer doesn't need that. Number three, don't visibly roll your eyes. If you're on the phone, don't roll your eyes. Actually, if you're on the phone, you should smile when you're on the phone. That's also in my 5 customer service tips video. Maybe you should check that one out. Number four, when someone is overreacting, take deep breaths, try to talk them through it, but don't take too much crap. You don't deserve that, and no one should ever be allowed to berate you. No one should ever be allowed to verbally abuse you. No one should ever be allowed to bully you. Talk them through it, provide good customer service, be professional, but as soon as it hits that level of abuse, you get them off the phone. You don't even have to transfer them to your manager at that point. This is when you use what the phone doctor, Nancy Friedman, one of the best customer service tools you can use to train your team. You can use the swear stopper, as she calls it. I can handle your problem. That's no problem. What I can't handle is your abusive language. And if the person isn't willing to take it down, you hang up. Okay, sir, I'm sorry that I'm not able to come up with a solution for you right now. I will enter a ticket and I will see what we can get done. Have a great day. Click. You don't take that abuse. Get them off the phone. And hey, if you're the customer that's abusing the employee, maybe you should check your heart. Number 5, call your manager when you need to. That's what we're there for. Call your manager, talk to us. There's a lot of times I don't have to take a supervisor takeover from an employee. If I'm in a customer service environment and I'm the customer, there are times I will ask to speak to the manager. Most often, it's not because I'm upset. Most often I'm doing it because I want to give them kudos on their team, and I want to do that in front of the employee that I am complimenting. There's been a couple times I have had to ask for the manager because their employees were doing what I will, let's call this number 6. Don't complain about your work in front of the customers, guys. Maybe Jolene called out again, and so it's just you and George stuck behind that counter and you're frustrated about it. If I'm the customer and I now know that you're frustrated because Jolene didn't come in, you have said too much in front of your customers. If you're a manager and you berate your employees in front of your customers, that is 100% unacceptable. You never berate employees in front of a customer. They should not be talking about how much they make, their financials. They shouldn't be talking about other employees and their schedules. That's not appropriate. You need to be better at managing. Would you like to hire me to consult you and teach you how to lead your team? Okay, maybe I haven't said that last part, but I probably should. So there it is. Those are the customer service rules for when you are the customer and when you are helping the customer. Please check out my customer service tips videos, my leadership videos, as well as how to be a good customer videos. I have a whole number of videos that help you be a good customer when you're calling your IT department. So make sure you check those out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share with someone who's a customer or a potential customer or potentially helping a customer. That's pretty much everyone. Just go ahead and share this. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it.